What is up, everybody? Jester here, and today we're cooking spaghetti and meatballs for Sunday dinner. That's not really the important thing here. What we're going to be focusing on today is something you can do to think ahead for those days when you come home from work and you just don't want to cook, and you can still have a hot, fresh meal in just minutes for you or your family. Let's get into it. That little trick that I was telling you guys about is going to be a vacuum sealer. Now this one is a huge deal because I know meal prep is a big thing going on right now. And honestly, I've been doing this for years and years. The one you see in front of you is kind of an industrial version of a model. This is actually the Food Saver brand, and we do use this from time to time. I found this one at a thrift store of all places for 30 bucks. And I was using it to just get this type of stuff that we're going to be doing tonight into the freezer and ready for later consumption. Speaking of what we're going to be getting ready here is going to be our spaghetti and meatballs. First of all, you got to make sure you've got bags for this. I've actually taken the top off this a little bit. Clearly mark everything on there. Spag and meatballs, 115.23. I know I'm dating the video. What I also like to do is I put in plenty of pasta and plenty of our meatballs. I also like to add a little bit of extra sauce, like so, just so when everything gets hot, heated back up, it's going to be nice and juicy. From there, all you really got to do is you kind of flatten this out and you lift your lid here, and they all work basically the same. You want to lay that flat and make sure that the tip here is inside the groove, or the edge is inside the groove. We want to close that down, and then we're just going to hit start. We're going to keep good pressure on this. I know it's probably really loud. And the machine does the work for you. He's going to seal it up. It's going to take all the air away. It's going to keep this stuff good and fresh for months and months. And there you have it. We've got our nice sealed bag. And then give me a second and I'll show you the next step. Now this is going to be really funny because I have two ways that I can actually shoot this video. I can actually freeze this and then pull it back out when I was going to use it, but I kind of want to go ahead and get this done because I think it's important to get this out there. So what we're going to do is simulate. So we're going to assume that our bag was frozen in our freezer for a week or two, or just whatever night you come home and you don't feel like cooking. Just get yourself a pot of hot water, boiling water even. You're going to drop that bag right down in it. You just want to make sure it all fits, and you want to try to get it down underneath. As soon as it's about 10 or maybe 15 minutes in that boiling water, you got a hot, fresh meal. The only thing to really watch out for here is going to be that you give yourself enough displacement room on the water to where it's not going to overflow and put out your flames or make a mess in your kitchen. But like I said, this is good meal prep, and if you guys want to see more stuff like this where we seal up some steaks, because every once in a while I will buy a big piece of meat and cut that down, and I do plan on doing a butcher series for you guys. So hopefully you guys appreciate that, and you know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, because there's going to be tons more like this where we start talking about meal prep, start talking about how to save money, cutting different things and different uses for things. I think it's going to be wonderful. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helps someone. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.